Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this will be my speed drawing of my crossover art with the new Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, crossed over with Demon Slayer characters. So pour yourself a cup of tea, sit back, relax, and watch some speed drawings. I'm actually going to be also answering some questions I got from my Instagram, just to make today a little more special. So first I started off by drawing a mashup of Inosuke and Lechonk. I was super inspired by this because Lechonk is just the cutest little chonkers I've ever seen, and I just thought it fits so perfectly with Inosuke. I would say Inosuke is probably my favorite Demon Slayer character, to be honest. So this one has a really special place in my heart. I loved all the textured shading I did on it, and I really love how the eye ends up turning out. So I tested a lot of different things for this one, and I think it turned out pretty cool in the end. So I'll probably start with the first question. What's your favorite craft to do at the moment? So my favorite craft to do right now isn't actually digital art, but I have been doing a lot more digital art lately. My favorite craft at the moment is actually stamp carving. So it's pretty cool. It takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of patience, but they turn out really cool, and it's fun that you can just keep stamping the image away once you're done with it. It becomes ultimately super reusable. And here I'm doing the final highlights and shading, making sure I blend the eye out. And here's how Lechonk crossed over with the Inosuke turned out. Now on to Palmy crossed over with Zenitsu. This was a really cute one too. I was surprised how well this crossover actually worked out. I was felt like I was forcing it a little bit, but in the end, I think it was a really good choice. I think the color scheme obviously really complements both characters, and I thought it actually came out really, really cute. So for the next question, if you travel to Japan again, where would you like to go next? Oh, that's such a good question. I think the one place that I really want to go to in Japan is Hokkaido. I definitely want to visit Sapporo, and there's a lot of other travel destination places in Hokkaido I'd love to visit. And even then on my way, probably back to Tokyo, I'd love to visit Aomori for the cider. One other thing I'd love to do is visit a ryokan and go to an onsen, because it's something I still haven't done in Japan yet. Oh, I loved this part of the drawing, how the blend really turned out for the robe and the hair. And I really enjoyed drawing Zenitsu sleeping, because it's definitely when he's at his coolest. So we're almost done this crossover drawing of Palmy and Zenitsu. Please let me know in the comments what you'd rate each of these crossovers out of 10, please. I'd love to read those comments and see what you guys think of how I mashed them together. So the next drawing is of Smoliv and Nezuko. This one was a bit more challenging because they don't really go together. It was hard to think of how to mash them and make it very cohesive. Did I succeed? I don't know, you tell me. But I tried my best, and I had a lot of fun trying to think of how to fit all of her elements on tiny little Smoliv. But I definitely couldn't leave Smoliv out of this mashup. So on to the next question. Next question I got was, how do you organize your washi tape? So I organize my washi tapes in these acrylic holders I got on Amazon. I organized them by where I got them from, so I've gotten a few different stationery subscription boxes over the years, and I'll tend to organize them based on that, though some end up kind of grouped together based on what's on them, like what's the design, what's the color scheme. Oh, I absolutely love this next one. This next one's Sprigatito mixed with Tanjiro. I definitely like how this one turned out. Obviously, the colors really worked well together. They played into each other well. So for the next question, do you have a favorite subscription brand? Oh, that's such a good question, because I've been definitely through a lot of different subscription boxes. I've subscribed to stationery subscription boxes, beauty subscription boxes, dog subscription boxes, baby subscription boxes, snacks. So I think I started with Japan Crate, I think was my first snack box from Japan. Then I've tried Tokyo Treat. I'm still subscribed to Boxu and Sakura Co. Those are the ones I've stuck to so far, and I'm enjoying them a lot. So I have to say, probably my favorite subscription brand I've had so far is Neko Neko Post. I've had that subscription for over a year. I think it's going on 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Japanese stationery subscription service that's curated by Ushka and Sharla. I've been loving everything they send. They send exactly what I would want from a Japanese stationery subscription service. And I've had a few that don't really send the most practical or useful items. This is how little Sprigatito turned out. I love the eyes. I think they turned out really well. Now on to Fuecoco and Rengoku. This was a really fun one. I really wanted to draw Fuecoco, and I was like, I know exactly who I'm gonna draw him as. Now this one was a bit difficult because, man, there is a lot of hair going on and a lot of line work. So another question I got from Instagram was, what's your fave crafting technique? I wouldn't say I have any favorite crafting technique. I dabble in a lot of different crafts. So I'd like to say I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none for sure when it comes to everything. Like here with digital art, I'm pretty brand new at it. I've been using Procreate on my iPad, so it helps a lot. It's a very intuitive program, and I've really liked how a lot of my things lately have turned out. Also, like I said before, I do some stamp carving, and also I do letter making. So I'd say my favorite techniques for making letters is watercolor and collaging. I have a lot of fun just taking like paper and combining it with stickers and wax seals and all sorts of unique things mashed together to make a unique card. And then sometimes just some really nice watercolor art. I definitely love how this cake turned out. It took a lot of attempts, as you could see, to kind of get what I was going for. But in the end, I think it turned out exactly the way I wanted it. This was a really fun piece to work on. I think I want to add to all these crossovers a little more flourishes and maybe turn them into an art print. But for now, I think they turned out really nice as just some really cute stickers. I've been printing them on my laser printer with some vinyl sticker paper, and they've been lasting pretty well. I've been debating printing more of them and maybe selling them at like a local convention or something. Please let me know in the comments below if you would buy these as stickers. I'd love to hear from you guys and see what you guys think. I love watching all the final touches, adding the highlights. It really makes the picture pop. Enjoy Fuegoku. Now for the last one that I drew, which was probably one of the harder ones, I think. I didn't realize how difficult drawing Quaxley would be. So you'll see tons of times I'm just like not happy with any of the shapes I have for his hair, his face, his body. I go over it many times with the liquefy tool and just try to like move my lines and try to make it the right shape, but I'm still don't think I quite getting it. So when I'm drawing these mashups too, you can probably see from seeing the sketch work is that first I try to draw the Pokemon, and then on another layer over top of the base Pokemon, then I try to add the elements that make it a mashup. So for Tomioka, I start drawing like the robe and the pattern and his uniform outfit. And then all those smudges you see on this side are me choosing all my colors I want to work with, because I'm definitely very forgetful of the colors I use. So since we're getting to the end of my speed drawing video, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who subscribed to my channel and everyone who watches this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want any questions answered at any of my future videos, the best way would be to tweet either at me or with the hashtag AskSpirals. And I look forward to seeing your questions. Bye!